Breaking: NASA captures face on Mars. A bear's face appeared to be looking back when a NASA orbiter turned its camera toward the Martian surface. In December, the unusual geological feature was captured by the High-Resolution Imaging Experiment, or HiRISE, a camera on the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. The head is formed by a circular fracture pattern on the surface of Mars, and two craters resemble eyes. The collapsed structure looks like a bear's nose thanks to its V-shape. The settling of a deposit on top of a buried impact crater that had been filled in with lava or mud could be the cause of the circular fracture. The nose-like structure could be a mud or volcanic vent. On January 25, the image was made public by the University of Arizona, which collaborated with Ball Aerospace to develop the camera. A NASA space observatory saw another celestial face in October 2022, when dark spots called coronal holes made the sun look like it was smiling. HiRISE typically captures images of well-lit terrain with sufficient light to produce clear images. However, there are times when we want to know what's going on in the dark wintertime regions. The sun was just a few degrees above the horizon when this picture was taken 2 days after the winter solstice, far north of the equator. From the top left to the bottom right of this landscape, sand dunes are moving. The colder, north-facing half of each dune is covered in winter frost, but not the warmer, south-facing half. The frost here is a mixture of water ice and carbon dioxide ice, and it will melt away when spring arrives in a few months. In addition, the Curiosity rover discovered a rock formation on Mars that resembled a flower in March of this year. These images from NASA show the eerie beauty of winter on Mars. Since the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter began circling the red planet in 2006, the HiRISE camera has been taking pictures of the planet. The powerful camera was made to take precise pictures of the surface of Mars, including features as small as 3 feet across. From approximately 160 miles, 255 kilometers, above the South Pole to approximately 200 miles, 320 kilometers, above the North Pole, the orbiter makes a full circle of Mars every 112 minutes. NASA researchers use the spacecraft and its array of instruments to investigate how the climate, weather, and atmosphere of Mars change over time. The orbiter scouts potential landing sites for additional missions and looks for evidence of water, ice, and complex terrain. Most recently, the orbiter sent back stunning images of Mars winter.